Congrats for your chemistry.
Sorry?
Congrats for your chemistry.
I don't know the actual weightage of each paper, but if I just calculate normally out of 95, it's a 42%. but the entire cohort did very badly lah, and I got third highest in my class, so I don't know lah.
It's like that one. Every school is like that one. For I mean, you're getting used to the I don't know the more complicated standard of
I guess
level
yeah.
stuff. Is really like that one, and it'll be the same even for humanities one. Humanities in H2 humanities are no joke.
Yeah.
Same thing one. You want to take H2 econ, H2 history, H2 geog, whatever. Same thing.
I used to take pure literature, right? Then I used to score like very high A for every essay. Now I'm getting 13 out of 25.
Precisely. It's like that one. It's like that one. So nobody should be beating themselves too hard.
Yeah.
And we're just starting our journey. So no worries. Give me a minute. So Ainesh, you can hear me, Ainesh? Yeah. However, the timing, Ainesh, might be 9 for you.
Oh, it is?
It is 9 for you, 9 to 10.
Oh, my bad.
So that's sorry. So sorry to confuse you a bit. So different timing from Sunday and Tuesday and Thursday, Wednesday lah.
Okay.
Right. Don't mind. I'll see you at 9.
Yeah.
All right. Bye. Okay. Yeah. Again, nobody should be beating themselves too much, and all we can do is to gain from it, and hopefully that will make your promo slightly easier, right?
Yeah.
But it should also. Actually, I don't know what's the proper response here. Like your math percentage is better than your chem. What's the proper percentage? I don't know. We'll just enjoy it. Right? Okay. So any surprises on the daily tutorial and stuff lah?
For chem or math?
Math first, right?
I circled a few questions. Hang on.
Right. So are you saying that that's not from your series, that's not from your inequalities, APGP, none of that?
It's from APGP.
It is. Okay. Right. Show it to me and I'll take an update from Yakin, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
All right, I can hear you loud and clear also. All right. So any updates so far, Yang?
Yeah, I got back my physics, but I only got the marks back. So physics, I don't know what happens yet.
Right. So if you don't mind sharing.
I think total was 50%.
50%. 50% is the best so far, right? Am I correct?
It's the only one so far.
It is the only one. No. I mean throughout your
yeah.
history.
Like among the big physics exams.
Yes. And 50 is like 4. This is like probably this is not the whole topic. This is not the whole JC topic, right?
It is.
Wow. Well, I must say that is definitely a good thing, right? Considering that you prepare the least lah. Right? But everything seems to be good, Good. So nothing much to talk about until you see the details. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. No
worries. I'll send you.
No problem. But do remember to send me. This is something that we should gain from. Nice. Now, so since you haven't discussed the paper, what did you guys do?
I think like he didn't give us our paper, but he went through the questions so that we won't waste time.
So okay, you started okay, good. Yeah, sure. All right.
He did MCQ, which is a bit more difficult to remember than like paper 2.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So I think when you go through the paper, I mean, there isn't much to prepare, right? We cannot prepare, but I hope that instead of knowing what's right or wrong. That's not the point. I think the point is if there is something to know, thing to work out, something to not understand, that is something you want to bring back to the tuition. Right? If there is if you can take a note on those things. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So we gain from the correction. Later on, we gain from analyzing how you do it. Okay. So that's physics according to the prediction. Is chem also according to prediction?
I haven't got back chem yet.
That means what did you do? Transition method?
Oh, chem, there's no chem lesson today, but we should be starting transition metals. Should we start transition metals tomorrow?
Okay, so nothing on chem yet. Understand?
Either transition metal or the exam, but I'm not sure.
Right. So we'll just wait for that. Now for math.
Math didn't get back today. Today only have 2 lessons, so it was like GP and physics. And GP they haven't finished, so.
So nothing, no tutorial, no lecture, nothing on math.
Not until, let me check. Not until Friday, but Friday we're going through sampling estimation theory.
Right. Okay, right. So still going on a low gear here, yeah? A bit slow, yeah? No problem. Okay, all right. No surprises?
Not yet, I don't think.
Okay, so the math tutorial for the hypothesis testing. So
sample estimation first. Hypothesis is on the 21st.
Right. We can. Okay, so today we can talk about math again, or we can talk about chemistry lah. But I think math is more significant. So your choice lah. Your choice.
Yeah. Okay. I think let's do math. Sample estimation.
Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. So both of you, your video, please. Did you put something, Keiko? You did. You put something on page 16, yeah?
Wait,
16.
let me refresh.
Right. I didn't owe you any question, right? Go.
I did upload the exam paper, but I don't think.
Later lah.
I need to rush that lah.
Yeah. We can gain later. Okay, so I'm just reading Keiko's first question. Yeah. Jankin, don't wait for me. Yeah. Don't wait for me. You do something. Right. Okay, sure. Sure. Okay, sure. Right. Okay. So, so looks like A and B is not connected. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. So, what's your question on 2B, Keiko?
What they do for this? I didn't. Like, are we're supposed to use the UN plus 1 divided by UN, is it?
Divided, if this is GP, yeah, because well, and then
the sum. I don't know how to convert this to UN.
Oh yeah. No, it's simple stuff. So this is SN, right? SN, correct?
Oh yeah.
This is SN, right? So basically that's what I'm saying. Then he wants you to find UN. Basically, or yeah, that's what he wants you to do, I believe, right? UN. Right, and so from SN to UN is a much simpler process than the other way around. Let me state this. From UN to SN, you rely on a lot of formula or a lot of thinking for the summation, right? It's a difficult process to go from UN to SN, right? So I want to impress to you that SN to UN is definitely simpler. Okay. Much simpler. Why? Because look, UN is SN minus 1. This should make sense immediately. Look. UN is the difference between summation to N and summation before that. And you think about this carefully. Does this apply just for GP or does it apply every time, everywhere, everything?
Seems like it applies to everything.
Correct. Because no matter what the sequence is, it's still summation. So it's still minus. something minus the
so
guidance.
it's this thing, right? Like this
Yep.
is
Yep,
S10.
exactly,
Okay.
exactly. So I want to emphasize to you that this is going to be very reliable every time. So it shouldn't confuse you. Give it a try, please. Yeah, so I'll leave that to you. Yankin, what is your first question?
6 part 2.
6 part 2.
I'm not sure how to deal with total time.
Okay, let me copy that first. All right. Okay, no. The mean and that looks like more like a normal distribution, right?
Yeah, this is sampling, so centrally theorem.
Right, okay. Yeah, okay, okay. What will be the probability of that? The total time spent by the one channel. Okay, right, okay. Okay, so again, this is super close to hypothesis testing. The fact that there is, if you don't realize that, not happy, not happy, because I say in hypothesis, you have the past data or the population data, either one, correct? Which is assumed to be correct or somewhat reliable. But then somebody make a claim and then somebody else must do that. Somebody must do the sampling in order to test the claim, right? Now, in this sampling question, the only thing missing from that backstory is that there is no hypothesis. Actually, even that is even that is already in, because how do you test the hypothesis? How do you test the hypothesis? By calculating the probability, the reliability, so to speak. And that will be this thing. This thing is really no different from hypothesis testing, such that I feel you shouldn't be experiencing any difficulty. That's my gut feeling.
Total time spent by the 100 children. Does that mean I just use?
You just, first of all, you just 365 divided by 100 first to have the mean time, right? Right.
Oh.
Right. That's all. What? So 3.65. That will be like the claim. That will be the claim. And then you have sample of 100, which is a good sample number, right? Just like hypothesis testing, just like that. And then you deal with it like super similarly.
So P of X bar exceed 3.65.
So you're assuming that the population data is correct, so to speak. You're assuming that instead of testing it, you're assuming, okay, that is correct. So what's the chance? What's the chance that if I take 100, I don't get 3.5, I get 3.65? I can tell you the chance is very small.
It is.
Right? Because the deviation is already 0.7. 0.7 is like this is more than 2 standard deviation, correct or not? More than 2 standard deviation, but sample size 100 is super low chance. And this, in the hypothesis testing, is what they call super, how do I say it? Super unlikely. We call that in hypothesis testing. Okay. Right. So there is really a super thin, razor thin difference from this and the hypothesis testing. I can guarantee you. So much so that it doesn't matter much. Okay. Now the random sample, I'll leave it to you. Okay. Random means unbiased. You have to explain that.
Yeah.
So now I go to Keiko first. So Keiko, what is your next? Did you get it? Yeah.
It's a bit.
Is that? Let me think for a while. Is that unnecessary? Let me think. The what? What? I'm so sorry. Why is this 6 to the power n? I'm very confused right now. I'm sorry. Why is this 6 to the power of n?
Wait.
Why is not that just 2 to the power of n? Okay, fix that. Yeah, be careful. Right. Now, I'll suggest that before you, okay, your math, okay, you fix everything. Now I'm gonna make a suggestion. So it's almost like I'm ignoring your way of working because I feel you can take this immediately. Yeah. Okay, you correct me if I'm wrong. Right now, obviously you know that the 6 doesn't matter, right? You know that lah. So my feeling is that this fraction and this fraction is not very different. My feeling is that the difference, I'm looking for it. Like maybe you're unnecessarily complicating it because you thought it was 6n lah. Because going from here minus that should be as simple as factorizing the 2, factorizing the 3, then 2n over 3n minus 2 lah, minus the same thing lah, n over 3n minus 2 lah. So then you suddenly have this thing, right? Correct. That's one way to see it, right? So you have 2 over 3 minus 1 of 2n minus 2 lah. Then maybe you can arrive at this thing faster if you do that. I don't know. You give it a try.
I think so.
All right. And then you go to the business of showing that that's geometric, right? And blah, blah, blah. Let's see whether you can do that. Right? Give it a try. Okay, Yankin, are you doing something? Oh yeah, you're still doing that. Okay, sure. Right. And you already give me the next question.
Really...
Have you done? You haven't done your APGP tutorial for the tutorial class, right? Keiko? Haven't, right?
No, still the inequalities.
Oh wow. Okay, good. A good start of the new semester. A good start.
I'm actually done with this already. I just have questions I don't know how to do, but I'm done lah.
You haven't shown that is a GP, no? Because you have to show the ratio, right? If you can, you want to show that that's GP, you have to show that that's the ratio. Oh my goodness, right? Okay, wait. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna stop here.
Okay.
So, okay, let's say this is correct. Let's say that this is correct. So, this is a much better way of writing it, right?
Yes.
Right. Even better. Now, there's a reason why I do that. So this is now 4, 2 over 3 n minus 1. There's a reason why I do this. You don't have to, but this is a very nice form. It's a very, very nice form. Do you know why? Because you might recognize this as the GP formula, where this would be your U1 and this would be your R, no? Right? You can already recognize the R from here. And that's why I think you should at least go to here, at least, I feel that that is a mischance, especially in an exam, to say that, yeah, I see it already lah. It's obvious, right? But if you go here, even better, because that's you being familiar with GP lah, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Right. So that's a good pointer. I'll be doing that in the exam. I'll be yes, Yankin.
For 7, do I use a standardization?
Let me see. So the standard answer is that if you don't have mean and you don't have standard deviation, you use Z lah. Right? That's just a standard way of answering that question. There's another reason if you want to get. So currently, you have mean, you have standard deviation. Okay, let's see. Okay, okay. How large a sample is required? It's more than 5%. I would find Z to be extremely easy to use here because that's the other reason why you use G lah. Because for some reason in hypothesis testing, which is this,
I guess, yeah.
You somehow are just shepherded to Z and you seem to be comfortable with it yesterday. So why don't you try that? I don't think there's anything complicated with this question. You should simply give it a try.
Okay.
So give it a try. Right. And so far, remember my promise, sampling and hypothesis testing are just really, 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 really the same thing. They're just two sides of the same coin. Right. So Yankin, I did announce you that I'm going to take the A-level this year, right?
Yeah, you did.
H2 math. Right? Okay. So Keiko, did you hear that? Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, I heard.
Right. So from now on, whenever I say something like this, I'll do this in exam. I think that will give you, I think it will lend some weight to that statement. Or that's what I'm going to do in an exam. Right. Okay. I haven't seen your question and I try to answer it almost immediately. How? By applying certain reliable techniques. So for example, I think you should do this at least in exam. Well, that's because I will be doing that in exam, right? I think this is even better if you do this in exam because -1. Well, yes, I will do that in exam. So I feel that that's something that's going to be very helpful for you. Right. As for your promo standard and the A-level standard will be basically the same. Yeah. So it'll be what I say. Oh, I'll do this in A-level. Well, I have to do this in promo also.
Okay. Okay. This question should be fine already. I got the correct answer.
Sure. Moving on then.
So I should try to
wait a minute. The first term is 2. Really? No, the first what? Why is the first term 2? Is there something wrong? Why is the first term 2? Okay, I'm gonna because if I follow your working, the first term is 4 I believe.
For which one? Which question?
For this one, B, this 2. Is this 2? Yeah. 2 is the first term, right? 2 is the first term. 2 over 3 is the common ratio, right?
Question 3B or
2B?
Question 2B.
2B.
2B. Okay.
Yeah. How come I'm seeing the 2 as the first term? Yeah, because if I follow your working, it should be 4 So let me check.
Wait. Huh? First term combination. First term. Oh yeah, first term should be 4.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So 2n plus 1 over 3n minus 1, right? Minus 2 over 3, right? So the guy before, the summation of that guy before is n. There's nothing wrong with this. Right, so if I change this to -2 and change this to 2 over 3 out. There's nothing. Oh, that's my mistake. That is my mistake. That's why. Yeah, should be putting 6 here, right? 6, and then this is -2. Yeah, okay, that's my mistake. That's my mistake. So then I'll have 6 over 3 square, 2n over 3n, right? What? No.
That's minus. I say 6 minus.
I know, but
Yeah.
sorry, how come I'm not sure about this? 4 minus 2. Correct. So 6 minus 1. So 2n over 3 and minus 2, right? So this is 5. And then if I want this to be 2n over 3n, then that will be, this is 3n over 3 squared. It's going to be 9. 5 times 9 times 2 over 3. So this is 30, like that doesn't make sense. 2 over 3 and minus 1. Getting 30 as the answer. Wait a minute, what's going on here? What's going on here? Okay, I'm gonna take a break from it for a while. Maybe I'm messing up myself. Yeah. Maybe,
Okay.
Yeah? I'm gonna look at it. Yeah. So yes, Yankee.
I need help with the DRV here. Not sure how to.
Sorry, take off your pen. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. What is the question?
I need help with the DRV here. The X number of draws needed for the ball to be drawn a second time. I'm not sure how to map that out.
Second time, right? Yeah. So if your question is about mapping, I think it's a very good question. So let's see. Okay, so the 3. Okay, yeah, okay. And with, yeah, sure. So the random is ever needed for any ball to be drawn a second time. Okay, the two draw of the same ball, that's like your sure thing. Okay, show that. Yeah, I don't think I'll be mapped. Maybe I won't be mapping it because mapping implies that you'll be using a table, right?
Yeah.
And the table probably there's only 2 dimensions. That means there's only x and y to play around, right? Because the second time doesn't mean there's only 2 draw. I think you have to keep drawing until you draw it the second time, right? So
yeah,
maybe I think a better one is a tree diagram. I feel a tree will be more helpful to you here.
Tree diagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you draw a tree and then you trace the tree until you draw the same ball twice. I think the tree will be a bit wide, so maybe you have to start with 3, right? 3 branches, but make the branches separate, kind of separate. Again, I don't think table is the best one. I won't try that first. Okay, so ball 1, 2, 3. Okay, so second draw, obviously you'll get also 1, 2, 3, correct? Obviously,
yeah.
Because replacement. Now, the one you will stop loop, correct or not? Then you just indicate, because it's a stop, you can just don't write anything, or you want to write stop, that's up to you. That's just
I don't need to write anything.
All right. So the 2 also 1, 2, 3, the 3 also 1, 2, 3, right? Right. Then I think the interesting thing happens at the third draw when you start to analyze your third draw. So the 2 also same same 1, 2, 3 still same thing 1, 2, 3 right? Right. Right. So let's not draw everything. Let's just analyze, because the more you do this, the more you realize that it's probably not going to end. Yeah. So you still have to analyze the branch, even though it's infinite. At this point, I'm very sure that table is not helping you at this point.
So this is 1/3.
Okay, always 1/3, so making it easy. Yeah, 1/3. Yeah. So at this point, you don't need to write 1/3 too much. You know it's going to be 1/3. Don't bother with it unless it helps you, right? So for the 2, same thing, right? For the 2, you will stop at 2, right?
Yep. So
you will notice that you're not writing 1, 2, 3, so that's not helping you to think. That's what I think you should be writing. So no, I think you should be writing the first branch. Let's not jump to the third. Okay, just the first. No, no. The 2, the 1, 2. The first of the third draw. The first of the third draw, right?
first.
The second draw, right? The second draw. Let's analyze the third draw. The third draw, the topmost third draw. The topmost third draw. The first draw is 1, 2, 3. The second one is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. That's the third draw, right? I think you should analyze from the top. I think it's easier for you, right? At this point, I will really ask you to identify when to stop, I really want you to identify when to stop,
So you stop here.
Okay. You see?
But
that requires some thinking, right? Requires some thinking, right?
Yeah, it's a GP, but
so it's not infinite, right? So do you want to write stop or not? This is your analysis, not completing the tree, No, not completing the tree. Why are you not writing anything for the 2?
Oh, I'm gonna.
No. Why are you analyzing only the one stop? Yeah, I don't get it. Actually, I don't get why you don't analyze the 1, 2, 3.
I mean, I could keep going, but
Wait, stop. 1, stop. The 2? Why are you not
Continue.
analyzing the 2? Oh, you're not thinking already. No, you're not thinking. You're not thinking. You're not thinking according to the question. You're not comprehending the question.
Oh, I already have a 2. So if I take another 2, then I have 2 of the same kind.
You understand what you miss? The analysis, you miss the analysis. You miss the analysis. You're not comprehending the question. Be careful. Be careful.
All right.
So then I think you should analyze the tree. I think you should not stop at 3. I think you should continue the tree.
3, and then after that I get 1, 2, 3.
Obviously, which is right, the 1 and 2.
1 and 2, I guess they also stop.
Don't guess lah. Is it correct that they will stop?
Yeah, because you already have 2 and I have 1, so no matter where you go.
Right. So as you can tell, it actually stops lah. It's just a weird looking tree, but it does stop. Right. Now let me ask you a question. Do you really need to do the second branch all over?
No, it's the same
pattern.
Same for all 3. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a changes but everything is just the same one. That's why I say stop analyzing everything lah. This one you may want to change until the end lah. This one you may want to. Right. So now you get this first branch. The second and third branch will follow. So what do you do lah? What do you do?
So be 1/3 times 1/3. Okay, wait. I need to get a 4, right? So 1/3 times 1/3 times 1/3 times 1/3. And then
I'll leave you to deal with this for a while, because now you have a starting point. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. It's not easy lah. I mean, to be fair, it's not easy. So take your time. Right. So okay, go. Maybe I answer your other question. Oh, you're doing C, is it? Sorry, Keiko. Are you doing 2C?
I was, but I think that one I can try to solve myself first. There's another
thing. So yeah. So which
question?
one? 3B, is it?
3B. Yeah.
Okay.
I did the sum to n terms already, but I don't know how to do the second part.
Okay, the sum to n is just applying formula lah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hence or otherwise, find the least value of n. Sure.
Which I don't know how to handle the n+1 and the 2n term thing.
What the sum of the n+1 term for which is there a missing word here, for which the difference of the sum of the n+1 term to the 2n term is less than 0.08? Is there a missing word here? Hence or otherwise, find the least value of n for which the sum of the n+1 term to the 2n term. Oh. Summing it from n+1 to 2n lah, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So this is what I will do. remember, he doesn't start from 1. So remember that back then, the sigma also has that characteristic. It doesn't start from 1. What am I supposed to do? This is just like sigma, ma. So he won that. So it's just my Jamboard is a refresher. So I'm going to do something which I'm going to do in sigma. So I'm just using the same approach here, yeah, okay, cool. Which is obviously S to N. S to N means from 1 to N. That is what he wants. This long phrase is simply that. Correct.
Oh.
Again, sigma lah, going back to sigma. If it is a sigma, it will look like as sigma r equals to 1 to n minus sigma r equals to 1 to n lah, correct? Because therefore, this is going to be equal to sigma r equals to n plus 1 to n. No? I mean, it's not as complicated as what you would read it as. Make sense?
Okay.
You can give it a try there, yeah? Okay, so Yankin, are you jumping? Another question?
No, I'm doing. I did 1/3 power 4.
So 1/3 power 4 for the 1, 2, 3, 3 lah, right? 1, 2, 3, 3, right? And then
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 3 or whatever.
Yeah, so I'm not sure why you just focus on that branch. I'm really not sure what's going on because there's a lot of branch here.
1/3 power 4. Do I consider
like for example 1, 1 is stop, right? 1, 1 is stop, correct?
Yeah. But I want to get px goes to 4.
I'm sorry. I must not be reading your question. I'm sorry. Yeah. Px equals to the random. Yeah. Px equals to 4, and then you stop. Yeah. However, even from your tree, it's obvious that obviously 1, 2, 3, 3 we stop lah. But it's also obvious that 1, 2, 3, 2 we stop, and 1, 2, 3, 1 we stop also.
So there are 3 possibilities in this.
Correct. It counts. What is what I'm trying to say? It counts. It counts, right? You cannot say that 1, 2, 3, 2 doesn't count. It fulfills the requirement.
Okay.
And I think you will encounter the same scenario in branch 2 and branch 3 lah. So I think you just have to times 3 lah. That's all lah. Right? That's just how to account the other major branches lah. But I think the 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 3 has to be taken into account. All has to be taken into account.
So 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, or 1, 3, 2, 2, or 1, 3, 2, 3 is all. They're all different as well.
1, 3, 2, 1 counts. 1, 3, 2, 2 counts. 1, 3, 2, 3 counts. Yeah, fair, right? Fair.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So and then I suppose that's it lah. Yeah. For the major branch 1, I think with the 1, 3, 3 or 1, 3, 3 stop like so 1, 3, 3 stop. Yeah. So 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 3 stop. Yeah.
So P x equals to 4 is 1/3 power 4 times
3 times 2 lah, right? Times 3 times 2
times 3 times 2 times
times 3 times 2 and then times 3.
That's 8.
All right. So let's see whether that's 2 over 9.
18 equals to 2 over 9. Yeah.
It is. There you go. There you go.
Okay. So I need to now do the rest.
Yeah, but I want to again promote the tree diagram. I feel that your tree diagram is not lacking in the basic, but this tree diagram, this thing is probably the most complicated one they will give you an exam. So this tree is, I think, is a good standard for you. I think, I can deal with this tree. It's okay. It's obvious to me once you draw it, you can deal with it. You have a lot of hesitation in drawing it, I suppose. But you know, I don't think you should have that hesitation because you have the ability to think through it. Okay. Right. So give it a try.
Right.
So I will stay at the same question, Kyoko.
No.
We're not doing question 4, no?
I think that I can do it. Oh wait, no, I haven't do these. Okay.
Which one do you want first? Doesn't matter. 4B or 5?
4B, yeah, sure.
Okay, so the first term, I say, okay, sure, nice for you to tell me. The sum of the first 4 term is 14. That's S4, right? And then the product of the first 4 term of the series is 0. Product is a bit curious to me. We seldom, but I mean, I will just say U1 times U2 times U3 times U4 lah, is 0. Oh, one of them is 0 lah. At least
one of them is 0.
At least one of them is 0 lah. Okay, interesting. At least one, yeah. At least, yeah.
Yes.
So not the right. So find the 11. So he's giving me. He's not giving me much, yeah. So let me think. Oh, he's not giving me much. There's no connection with the 348 now.
No, I don't think so.
Let me think. How come he doesn't give us much? Is there anything hidden here? This is arithmetic, right? Oh my goodness, right. Okay, so for the summation, we must understand that SN4 means, right, basically this, I mean, to keep it very simple, this is very simple. This is like the best thing about arithmetic. This is just U1 plus 3D, man.
Yeah.
To keep it simple, we only have 2 unknowns. To keep it simple, we have 2 unknowns. Only U1 and 3D.
Okay.
Right, so that's a start already. That's a start. How does this help us? If I just brute force it, right? U1 times U1 plus D. If I really have to, so I'm not sure where this is leading me, but I'm just going to write that down first. I mean, that's all U4 it is. So U4 is U1.
Wait, this is S4.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, not U4.
This is going to be U1 plus. So this is going to be 4 U1 plus 6D lah. Sorry, 4 U1 plus 6D.
Okay.
Right. So this is 0, right? Correct, right? So 4 U1. Good. And thanks for reminding me. And then how does this help me? This is still 2 equations and 2 unknown lah. So he's being fair.
I was thinking of simultaneous, but then we can't use the product thing in the calculator.
Oh, true, but I can draw this curve and I can draw this line. Again, this is clearly a line and this is clearly a curve. In fact, I will simply do that because why not? Do I see a reason why not? I don't see why not. Is there a better way? I don't know. Let me see. So 2, 3, 7. Does that help? No. I can simply guess who is 0. I can do that, right?
I don't know.
Okay, so you do your calculator. Okay, I'm gonna explore, right? Okay, I've never seen this combination before. So if I'm this exam, if I'm confident with my timing, I will still try, right? That's all I can do. So the only possible thing is either U1 plus D is 0, right? Or U1 plus 2D is 0, or U1 plus 3D is 0, right? That's all, right?
Yes.
1, right? So if this is 0, then therefore
I don't know how to key this into the calculator.
So let's say this is x, and this is x, and this is y. So x times x plus y times x plus 2y times x plus 3y equals to 0. Something like that. Something like that.
But we can only type like, we cannot type y inside.
We cannot plot an implicit.
So.
We cannot plot like an implicit equation.
Yeah,
Can we do that? Or?
Implicit equation. I don't think so. Never tried.
That means the equation that is not ideally y equals to something. We cannot do that.
I'm pretty sure we can't.
We cannot type an equation like y squared equals to x cubed. We cannot.
No.
Not that I know.
Your calculator sucks. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. So we'll do some ifs. Right. Let's just try this for 2 or 3 minutes. Right. Yeah, cannot be. Yeah. So I don't think this is appropriate. Right? So if you want this to be 0, then u1 plus d equals to 14, which also doesn't make sense. Right? Okay. Then if u1 plus 3d is 0, then u1 is 14. Which totally doesn't make sense also. But so we're back to here. We're back to here, really. Oh, wow. So we're back to this. So if this is d equals to 14, therefore, so this is 14. So what u1 is minus 14. So we have minus 14, then 0, then u2, then u3 is 14, and u4 is 28. Really? Really cannot be one. Yeah, but no, that's not the 11th. Wait. Oh, it's 7. Oh my goodness, it's 7. Oh, yes. This is 7. So this is 7. So this is minus 7, 0, 7, 14, right? 14. So U11 will be plus 7D. 14 plus 49 equals to 63. Yep, correct. Okay, so I don't know how to explain this in a standard way because it's not standard. Yeah. Okay, I have to try until the end. So at least in my experience, this is not standard at all. Okay. So I just simplify to make my life easier. Can you accept that? Can, right? 2u plus 3d equals 7. Then because I cannot rely on my calculator, I'm not very happy. But I'll just try this and that. Look. Right now, thankfully, the second option, the third option doesn't make sense at all. Because if u1 plus 2d is 0, I look at this, it means that, the remaining u1 plus d is going to be 7. Going to be 7, which totally doesn't make sense at all.
Okay.
Right? Because I see 2u1 plus 3d is 7. Oh, but you're telling me that, u1 plus 2d is 0. I'll take out u1 and 2d, and I'm left with u1 and d equals to 7. This totally doesn't make sense because 7 comes before 0. That totally doesn't make sense. Sorry, am I explaining too fast? Sorry.
I think I'm getting it.
Same thing with here. Oh, wait. u1 plus 3d is 0. Oh, I'm just left with u1 equals to 7. Totally doesn't make sense. because arithmetic series this arithmetic seems to indicate that it's from negative to positive. Right? It doesn't make sense because this means I'm going backward. I'm going to negative instead of going to positive.
Yes.
So this gone. So I'm left with this. No? So u1 plus d is 0. Must be the second guy 0. So I'm left with u1 plus 2d equals to 7. That will be the third guy lah. So second guy 0, third guy 7, first guy minus 7, fourth guy 14. I go to u11, 63. Turns out it's correct. Does this make some sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, but this is obviously not standard lah. And it'll be interesting for if you observe your tutorial, see whether there's a more nicer way of doing it. I don't know how to explain it. Okay. Yankin, how can I help you?
I don't know if I made a mistake calculating something.
You have a table, right?
I got 26 over. So this is the question, right? I'm doing the next parts. I got 26 over 9.
Okay, from the table, really?
Yeah. So
the table side. Oh, the table nicely summarized it. Oh,
yeah. I don't think I can get 1. Yeah.
The total is 1.
Yeah, right? I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah. Okay, hopefully you're correct. Okay, nice. Okay, that.
Anyways, I got 26 over 9, so I'm pretty sure I was correct. But then when I calculate the variance, it's different from the one they gave in the answer. The one for the answer is 44 over 81.
And your answer is?
80 over 9.
So I'm just going to check whether the 1 over 4, 1 over 3 and 4 over 9 is correct. Just okay. So if the 1 over 3 is correct, then everything is correct, right? So let me see. X equals to 1, nothing, 0. X equals to 5, 0. Okay, that I think is clear, right? Okay, then X equals to 2 is the 1, 1, right? The 2, 2, and the 3, 3. That is how we stop, right? The rest continue. Yeah, okay. So the 1, 1 is 1 over 9, 1 over 1 times 3, 1 over 3. No?
Yeah.
3 over, so the 3 must be correct, no matter what, right?
Yeah, pretty sure. Because they gave 2 over 9.
Hmm.
Oh, shit. What?
No, I think it is 4 over 9.
Okay, yeah.
It is 4 over 9. No, it is. No surprises. And then 2 times that, 3 times that, and 4 times that, and then obviously so must be all the details are correct lah. So as for variance, okay. So I apologize. I don't remember the formula of the variance. Just to confirm that's the 2 square times 1/3. Right?
Yeah.
And that is a plus really. Because I feel that variance, after you plus everything, there should be a division or something like that. Are you sure there's no division here? No. A variance should be calculating based on the difference from the expected value. I'm not seeing that at all. This is very confusing to me. Are you sure that the variance formula?
Oh yeah.
This variance formula doesn't make sense at all to me.
Oh yeah, it's minus.
Yeah, it should be 1 over 3 minus 26 over 9. Or something like that lah. Something like that to that effect lah. And you should be squaring that to eliminate the minuses. I think your formula of variation is just wrong lah, right? So just check it out. It doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah.
Right. So give it a try now. Okay. So for you, Keiko, what are you doing right now?
Question 5.
Okay. Right. Question 5. We have time. We are. Our time is gone. Right. Okay.
This one no rush lah. I mean, our class is quite slow anyway.
Correct. So just discuss it on Thursday, right? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Same thing for you, Yankin, right? We are not necessarily too behind, right?
Yeah, we're not.
Okay, good. Right. I'll see you guys on Thursday.